Hello class, I'm Abby Fernandez and today I'm going to be discussing how to make your business writing better. I chose an article by David Silverman called How to Succeed in Business Writing, Don't Be a Dickens, and it is from the Harvard Business Journal. I chose this article because it gives clear ways that you can improve your writing in 5 or 6 easy steps. And this is just exactly how your business writing should be, clear and simple. So to get started, he explains that writing is all about clarity when discussing things about business-related topics. You want to get your message across as soon as possible and as easy as possible. So he also talks about business writing is a call to action. Whether you're writing emails, reports, business plans, or memos, there's always a call to action in each one of those. So therefore, the main point that you want to have in your business writing is a call to action. Well, you may ask, how do I do that? He gives simple steps. The first step, number 1, is proper use of paragraphs. Paragraphs in other writing often have 2 subjects or 3 subjects or 4 subjects per paragraph. In business writing, you want 1 subject per paragraph. This allows the reader to know exactly what you're talking about in each paragraph, and so that they can make sure that their focus is on one thing at a time. So 1 subject, 1 paragraph. An example of this would be if you have a suggestion and you have a counter suggestion. You want to put the first suggestion in the first paragraph and the counter suggestion in the second. That way there's no clutter, there's no inconsistency with what you're saying, and the reader can know exactly what you're talking about in each paragraph. Number 2, simple sentences. This goes along with the fact that you want 1 subject per paragraph, 1 subject per sentence. There can be multiple subjects within a sentence in other writing, literature, books, such of that nature. However, in business writing, you only want 1 subject, like I said, to make it clear and concise. Number 3, the primacy of the first sentence. The first sentence states exactly what you're going to be talking about. Therefore, you want to make it to the point. This allows the reader to know exactly what you're going to be talking about, and there's no beating around the bush. Another way that you can do this is simply put it in a title before you start writing. This is extremely important in getting your message across. Readers don't like to search for what you're trying to talk about. They don't like to try to search through each paragraph and assume what you're talking about. They want to know that you're talking about this, and you want to know exactly what you're talking about at that time. So he puts it in a way you're not writing for style points, you're not writing for the New York Post, and you don't get paid for excitement. This is just another way of saying don't make it fancy. Just simply state what you're talking about. Simple as that. Number 4, reading versus scanning. When you're reading a book, you read every single line. You look for subjects, context clues, things of that nature. In business writing, your reader is simply scanning your document. You could have spent hours editing and they simply wouldn't notice. They want to know what you're talking about right then and there. That's why bullet points, headings, subject lines, anything like that is extremely important so that it catches their eye. When it catches their eye, they can simply look at it, read it really fast, continue scanning the document. This is important when also supporting what your title is talking about or your first sentence is talking about. 5th is your tone of voice. Tone of voice cannot be conveyed in writing whatsoever unless it's literature or books, such things like that. Business writing, there's no place for tone of voice. People don't know when you're being sarcastic. They don't know when you're being funny. They don't know when you're sad or fearful. So therefore, don't try to use it in your writing because it could be conveyed the wrong way, and that's the last thing you want in business writing, is for your message to be portrayed the wrong way. It could ruin business deals, it could ruin mergers, such things like that. So lastly, humor. He talks about humor is the 6th thing that you want to truly avoid whenever you're in business writing. It's inappropriate, it's unprofessional, and it's simply there's no place for it in business writing. So therefore, those are the 6 things that he explains that you should use in your business writing to make it better. Thank you for listening.